What's up, guys? Back again from my weekly walk the talk. And these things I talk about when I do these, I talk about them because I'm putting in the work. There's nothing that I would talk about when I'm doing these that's something that I'm not actually continuously putting in the work on. I'm not going to tell you some trick or something I've learned that I'm not using. I'm only going to talk about things that are working for me, things that I've been putting into action. And today I want to talk about something that's pretty important this time of year. I know I've been getting a lot of messages from people and talking about they're having issues with mental issues this time of year in the winter. A lot of people having anxiety, a lot of people having depression. And I just want to talk about what works for me with this. As I've mentioned before in many of these, I've dealt with bipolar depression since I was about 13. I was medicated for most of my life for it. I've always dealt with anxiety as well. I came down with really bad PTSD after I lost a couple of my brothers, one to suicide, which is also how I lost my mom. And it was hard to get through. I'm a lot better off now. I've learned ways to deal with it. But here's one thing I've learned. Action. Action alleviates mental illnesses. Action alleviates anxiety. And there's not much else that does besides drugs. And I truly believe, in my opinion, that if you are suffering from anxiety a lot or depression a lot, it's most likely because you have a higher calling. That's what I've learned for myself. All those years of me numbing away my anxiety and numbing away my depression didn't do nothing but made the underlying issues worse. So when I came off of the meds, it was 3 times as bad as it was ever before. And I believe the reason why is because my anxiety is telling me that I need to do more with myself. It's my anxiety reminding me that I need to be more hungry for change, hungry for betterment, hungry for learning, hungry for helping other people, hungry for all of it. So don't look at anxiety as a bad thing, because it necessarily isn't. Not necessarily is. I think for most people, it's probably the same instance as what's happening for me. It's trying to tell you something. Depression too. You don't get depressed when you're getting things done. I know I don't. If I'm getting things done and taking action steps every day and completing things and learning things and helping people, I don't get depressed. I don't think anybody can be depressed when they're doing those things. Anxiety's a little more tricky because I've built a routine that I've been sticking to for 3 years now, and I still get anxiety from time to time. I got anxiety a couple weeks ago for like a week straight, and it was really bad. And I didn't know what to do about it. I was drinking like calming teas and all this stuff. And then I just had to remind myself, action. I was getting that anxiety because I had lost my hunger. I was in the routine. I was just going through the motions. I wasn't building off of it. I wasn't doing the one more. And as soon as I started pushing myself to do the one more and building back my hunger, it alleviated my anxiety, and I haven't had an issue with it as bad. So try to listen to what your body's trying to tell you. The things that your body feels is for a reason. These are defense mechanisms. And you need to think of yourself as a spiritual being. You are a spiritual being having an earthly experience. You are not your body. You are what's controlling your body. And your body's trying to tell you something with that. Stay hungry. Stay hungry for learning, for growing, for expanding, just for being better. Surround yourself with people that want to be better. The more stagnant you get, the more you're going to have to deal with those issues. I really love you guys, and I really hope this helps somebody today, because it's helped me immensely. It's one of the best lessons I've learned. And y'all know I'll be back next week. Love ya. Peace.